What event did I do? Oh, okay. Didn't realize. Anyway, let me try and see what I have in my inventory. How do I go to my inventory? There. Do I have anything that gives me stamina? That's ascension crystals. Protocols. Oh, that would have been nice 2 seconds ago. Ascension, energy light capsule. Restores 30 stamina upon use. 1 day left. Huh, just as well. I would like to use all the things, please. 287 stamina. Nice. It's still yelling at me. Stop yelling at me. Whatever. Anything else? No, that's all the stamina stuff I have. Okay, fine. What do we need to level, good sir? Level up materials, actually. That's one of the core things I need. Level up materials. Let's go get them. That is not the button I wanted. Bounty hunt. Level up materials. Level 6. Go get him, tiger. Go get him again. Alright. And I have enough for a core hunt if we want to do a core hunt, or we can get materials if we want to get materials. So, anyway, off you go. Oof, you're very expensive to level, sir. Good grief. Ugh. We may just be doing another level up material run, to be honest. This is gnarly. Oof, 96. We're really short on the blues, aren't we? Jesus. Yeah, we're going to do on level up materials. Holy shit. Yeah, we didn't get far. Okay. Just use them all for level up materials. Just do it. Oops, wrong button. Level up materials. Just max it out. Ah. Oh, I have 7 left. Can't do anything with 7. Fine, it's fine, it's fine. Memories. SYLUS. Shirtless SYLUS. Level. Boom. And then raises dance. Jesus! That 5-star was freaking hungry. He took so much of my leveling up materials. Damn it, so I just have 2 to go. Well, I can't do anything about that, alright? I don't have the resources to do anything about it. Actually, hold up. With him. Is the desk? Yeah. I need to change you, sir. To SYLUS. Now, what does SYLUS like? Interesting. Customized desk. Items. What is that? Are those bullets? Good grief, SYLUS. Really? None of these seem to be key items for him, which is fine. Decor. Hello? Actually, hold up. Back. Sets. Decor sets. Ooh, yeah. Oh, I like that. Yeah. But do we have a better color that I can use here? Locked? Locked behind what? Increase affinity with SYLUS to crush level 25. Picky motherfucker. Okay, so everything I've got is optimal. I just haven't unlocked his shit. Oh, for love of what's all holy. So I've got to get him up 6 more levels before I can finish customizing my room. Okay. It's fine. I know there's lots more stuff we can do there, but let's just get through the story a little more. Let's get to know the man a little more before we start getting more intimate moments with him, because otherwise it's just really weird. Okay. Type here. Late night fishing. Where are you? Luke and Kieran said you left them behind and went out again. I hate how this game doesn't understand the concept of capitalization. Like, why does Kieran not have a capital letter? At sea. Are you smuggling? That's a small business venture. I can't be bothered with it. I'm doing some night... So he does smuggle. I'm doing some night fishing because I feel like it. Okay, how's it going? Bit of a mundane question, but you know, gotta get the facts. I caught some small fish and shrimp, but I let them go. Then a big one showed up. It was a little tough. And just when our battle ended, I turned around and a wave swept it away. Are you upset? That's the fun part. The bigger the storm, the more unexpected the catch, and more unexpected the dangers. A vibe? Wait, have I got 4 missed calls? Hold up. Did I miss a call from you? Where's the 4th call? Oh, unless one of you tried to call me twice. Actually, that's entirely possible. Righto. Oh, it's a video. I think it's the 4th one. Alrighty, well, let's just keep going. Into Chapter 2, Breakthrough. Story 1, Alone.
Auntie, an outsider, a lady is here to buy something.
Under the dim yellow light, a young woman is hunched over behind the bar. Bored, she's fiddling with some cards. In the center of the graffiti-covered wall is the establishment's somewhat gaudy name, Elysium. What do you mean gaudy? There's nothing really that gaudy about this place except for the tacky red plush chairs. What do you mean graffiti? This isn't the kind of place that has graffiti.
What do you want?
A list of people who are attending Onakainis' protocol auction and a map of the venue. How much? The woman turns around, looks me up and down with interest, then makes a gesture.
50,000.
50,000 what? Dollars? Just for 2 pieces of intel? She wags her finger.
50,000 per word.
What?
Since you're new and pretty, I'll give you a 5% discount. What do you think?
Not very helpful. You're so generous. There's a useful card in my pocket next to that so-called family crest, but I'm worried that using the card could cause trouble. Seeing my hesitation, she shrugs and opens the door. Loud chatter mixed with the sound of rolling dice, spinning roulettes, and card shufflers fills the air.
You also going to Solon Hotel tomorrow? Do you have an auction invitation?
Ow.
Doesn't matter if I get one or not. For something as big as this, you gotta try and get a piece of the pie, right? I heard there's going to be a treasure. If you manage to get it, you could easily sell it for hundreds of thousands.
Do you want to go? Then ask SYLUS. I heard if you give him what he wants.
Only if I can find SYLUS and Onakainis.
Haven't you heard? While he was away, big changes happened in their ranks.
That explains why it seemed like no one lived in that house for a really long time. I like that they explain essentially why this character is only just joining the game now. Just because he's been away, didn't know what he was doing, and hopefully they'll tell me, but at the end of the day it's not relevant. They've at least said why he has had a late start in the game. My ears prick up and the door creaks as it shuts.
Did you hear them? Now you understand why these 2 pieces of intel are expensive. And since it's about one of the N109 zone's big shots, of course it's going to cost you.
What if I want information about Onakainis? She freezes for a second, then leans in to whisper into my ear.
Missy, don't pry into things you shouldn't know. I still got business to take care of.
SYLUS hasn't been around for a really long time. You think he really went missing?
Maybe he's dead. Did you see how arrogant Sherman's punks have been lately? If SYLUS was with Anakinus, they wouldn't even dare to be bold.
The spinning roulette rumbles like a rainstorm, and soon enough, the sound is drowned out by cheers and screams. I hide in the shadow of a fiddle leaf fig, holding a stack of casino something or other and pretending to watch the fun unfold. Meanwhile, I eavesdrop on the conversations around me. It seems Anakinus' recent troubles aren't fully related to the Protocol auction. But Sal's disappeared. Isn't he alive and running around? Prior to that, you idiot. Recalling Sal's pompous, contemptuous face, I chuckle to myself. If he died, he'd drag the entire N009. Oh my god. Calling it an O is really throwing me because I want to say 0. And so I cannot read this name correctly because I want to say 0. But they're saying it's an N109 zone. To hell with him. That's just how he is.
Miss, I have a flower. It's for you.
How much is it going to cost me, child? I look up. The girl who led me to this place is leaning against the poker table on her tiptoes. She holds a black flower. Black, you say? Thank you. Did you grow up here? Does everyone know SYLUS?
Yeah, he's a monster with huge wings that never dies. And he has horns. If I don't listen to Auntie, SYLUS will find me and feed me to his man-eating birdie.
I see. Your aunt has been using SYLUS as the creature that keeps you in line. Smart. Is she talking about that crow? Everyone is afraid of SYLUS, yet they keep trying to make deals with him. Not to mention, he took the initiative to propose a deal with me. Maybe my Evol can be used as a valuable tool against him. The hell? Suddenly several gunshots ring out, piercing my eardrums. Everyone looks up at the entrance.
We got a party tonight.
Hello. Bang, the door with broken bolts falls over and a pair of leather boots steps over it.
Don't be nervous. Anakinus' important guest got lost. I'd like to ask everyone to cooperate with our search.
And so instead of just politely entering, you decided to shoot up the joint? Crazy man. A person wearing sunglasses walks in, even though it's night time. He's flanked by half a dozen gun-toting men dressed in black. A sound of guns being loaded with bullets can be heard.
Shut the door and search the room. Everyone's about to be entertained.
I think they were already entertained before you entered. It's a freaking gambling hall. A casino. A pachinko parlor? Wrong country, but still. Alright, night raid. I'm curious about this world underneath though. What is this? Rewards. Longleaf flame. Oh, it's just reading. Okay. The one left. Someone knocks. Zane opens the office door to find William's girlfriend, Sienna, standing outside. Who the frig is William? I don't know. She manages a pale smile and holds up a box. This is for you, Zane. A martyr's badge sits inside. What's a martyr's badge? It's very conspicuous on the velvet cushioning. It reminds Zane of the spilled blood that night at Mount Eternal. Zane is silent for a moment before he steps aside to let her in. I've been thinking, but I just can't accept it, Sienna says as she sits across from him. She cradles a cup of hot water in her hands. William was always so busy after he joined the Evol Special Rescue Unit, but he would always come home after he was done with work. Now, her hand clenches around the cup as her lips tremble uncontrollably. If I don't see this badge, I can tell myself that he's still at work and just hasn't come home yet. Yeah, you keep telling yourself that. Love, denials are not going to help you. Wiping away her tears, Sienna puts down the cup, gently pushing the box towards Zane. Keeping this with me will only serve as a constant reminder that my William will never return. I can't take it anymore. Zane's expression becomes more solemn. After a while, he nods, opens the drawer closest to him, and puts the box inside. Sienna bows and says thank you. As she prepares to leave, she glances at the swaying tree branches outside. William told me that you and Dr. Noah would return to the university together every year during first-year admissions. He was always too busy to go. Zane, if you see Dr. Noah this year, please tell him William said hi. You're weird, love. Frickin' weird. Review! On the first day of school, Dr. Noah is already waiting at the entrance to Skyhaven University. The soon-to-be retired professor stands as straight as a pine tree. Good morning, Dr. Noah. At Zane's greeting, Dr. Noah smiles. He turns and pats Zane's shoulder. Well, it's just the two of us this year. Will was too busy, and now you are too. I wonder who'll come with me next year. His expression changes as he sighs. That boy Carter. Never mind. William sends his regards, Zane says. I'll also accompany you every year from now on. That's nice to hear, but nothing is more important than the patients, Dr. Noah says. The two of them enter Skyhaven University and head to the auditorium. Many students are going the same way, still wearing the innocent excitement of being newly admitted. Their steps are lighter and faster than Dr. Noah's and Zane's. Soon enough, they get ahead of the crowd and disappear. The two push open the main door of the auditorium to find several seniors setting up the venue. A banner reading 47th Year Medical Student Oath Ceremony hangs above the stage. Seeing Dr. Noah and Zane approaching, a smiling young man with a staff badge around his neck jumps down from the ladder, runs toward them and bows. "Hello, Dr. Noah. I'm new." "Hi, new." "I heard from my seniors that you'll also be here for the oath." "I'm here to reminisce," Dr. Noah replies, then turns to Zane. "This is your senior, Zane." The young man looks surprised. "You're the legendary 35th academic god that we all pray to before exams." "Y'all are weird. And now I get to finally see you in person. Many of us look up to you as a role model, me included. Can I take a picture with you later?" Zane is taken aback by the request, but eventually nods. As they talk, soft but solemn music begins to play in the auditorium. A large number of first years enter the hall in an orderly manner, standing and waiting for the ceremony to begin. The young man bows to them again and goes back to the stage to adjust the microphone. Dr. Noah takes a step back, making way for a few students to pass by. "I would have the utmost reverence for human life, maintain a sense of duty and dignity in practicing medicine, and adhere to good medical standards." The oath begins. The newly admitted medical students look on with determination. Their eyes sparkle under the morning light. Dr. Noah looks at Zane, recalling how many years ago he watched this man participate in the same ceremony. As a first-year student, Zane was younger than everyone else. His presence alone made him stand out. When he raised his hand to take the oath, his composed and steady demeanour made Dr. Noah wonder how far this young man could go in the field of medicine. The oath ceremony ends. The students, imbued with the responsibility and honour of taking their oath, leave one by one. Dr. Noah leads Zane to the cafeteria through the excited crowd. William and Carter were like this too. Dr. Noah can't help but get caught up in the moment. He shakes his head and changes the topic. "Never mind. I heard the cafeteria has sweet and sour ribs today. Do you want to grab a bite?" Zane smiles. "All right." Near the end of the cafeteria is a towering research building. 3 students wipe their mouths, run past them, and mutter about their bacteria being dead. Startled sparrows fly over their heads from the treetops. Dr. Noah looks up at the building, lost in thought. "Zane, have you heard of the rumour? The ghosts in the office?" Zane frowns, a little exasperated. These kinds of unscientific rumours are everywhere in the School of Medicine. "Indeed," Dr. Noah says. His gaze lingers on Zane for a moment before he chuckles. "I wonder who started it." These are kind of boring. 10! Nah, man. My throat hurts just reading that. Okay, so that's Zane. The next must be Xavier, although Snowy Stairs also sounds like Zane. The mermaid one, it has to be Raphael. From the Stars, no idea. Longless Treasures, no idea. Sealed and Dust, no idea. With Light, Micro Universe, no morning. I don't know, but I'd like to think that that shit all has meaning, but so far, the ones I read are pretty meaningless. Anyway, night raid. Let's move on. Gunfire and the sound of tables and chairs getting knocked over intermingle with the N109 zone slang I don't understand. In the hidden utility room, I hug the little girl tightly as I look out the secret window that's facing the lobby. How did you get to the hidden utility
There
room?
are so many people. Today's a good day for business.
Are you really that stupid, child? Do you have a death wish? Hide and don't talk. The floor is soaked in blood, and the mice hiding under the floorboards scamper away in fear. Whistling, the man casually strolls over to the bar, rings the bell, and then shoves a photo in front of the shopkeeper.
I suggest you bring out our guest. Mr. Sherman's not going to sit around and leave her unattended.
Isn't Silas the leader of Onokainis? Who's Mr. Sherman?
I'm sorry she's not here. I'd remember a pretty face if she actually showed up.
Gonna keep your mouth shut. Fine.
I hope she doesn't get killed. He turns around to face his comrades. His broken, wire-bound jaw opens as he lets out a hoarse chuckle. His broken, wire-bound jaw. Sounds pleasant.
Pry open their mouths one at a time. Someone will spill the beans sooner or later.
I really hope Silas is going to turn up and stop this massacre.
Missy, they're looking for you, right?
The secret window is blocked off, and the woman's voice drifts softly through a gap. Are you going to hand me over to them? I try to sound calm as I tightly clutch the tranquilizer in my sleeve. I've yet to test the thing Xavier claims could paralyze an elephant, but there aren't any zoos in the N109 zone.
Anyone who's Onokainis' target is valuable. I can get a better price if I find the right person. Stay where you are. I don't want to hand you over like this.
What if you die, though? And why are they so certain that I'm here? The crow took care of the what's the word I'm looking for? Surveillance rats. Oh, just that phrase, surveillance rats. It's quite entertaining. Suddenly, it crows in and dives towards the search party's leader, its razor-sharp wings aimed at him.
What is that?
Have you not seen SYLUS's pet before? Now! I roll and crawl out of the utility room. As I try to sneak away quietly, someone yanks my collar. I turn around and aim my gun. I see a familiar face in the shadows, his chin slightly raised.
So when someone saves you, do you always point your gun at them to express your gratitude?
Oh. Several bullets graze him, only to dissipate into dust. The people who fired the shots are strangled by something. They're slumped to the ground, dead. Yeah, well, look, you reap what you sow. If you're gonna shoot at SYLUS, you better make it count. Remembering the rumors I heard before, as well as this Mr. Sherman, I'm quiet as I look around. Your underlings aren't exactly obedient. Before my mockery, SYLUS's mouth twitches as if he wants to say something, but in the end, he just purses his lips.
Focus on yourself first.
Hearing SYLUS's voice, the search party's leader suddenly panics. A cloud of energy particles gathers around him. I think he's going to die. Several wanderers quickly materialize. Roaring, they rush straight for us. Wait, you summon... Oh, idiots. Are they calling for backup because they can't win? How is this not cheating? SYLUS grabs my wrist and holds me in his arms. He slides his finger over the trigger of my gun, aiming the weapon at the figure in the center of the room. He doesn't even need a weapon.
Do you expect people from the N109 zone to be nice and polite?
Right? What were you expecting, Evelyn? But he doesn't need a weapon to kill people. He can just use his powers. I guess the next chapter is going to be combat. What is going to be the level requirement? Because some of my memories are not fully leveled. What's a pity. Okay. Battle. Azure silhouette. It's a pretty little birdie. Gunfire wraps across Elysium. Oh, we need pink and green. The leader enforces on my tail. SYLUS appears, grabs my hand, and pulls the trigger. Pursue! Unplug! Oh, it's just giving me them. Okay. But say, I don't have things at level 29, and it's missing one, but I can't choose. Yeah, it's just forcing these upon me. Fine, whatever. Beggars can't be choosers. Let's go, SYLUS. Let's kick some butt.
We shouldn't underestimate it.
This is getting boring.
Why can't I use my ult? Fine.
It's time to meet your maker. Look out. Are you scared? You should
Dodged.
step back.
Who said I was scared?
I guess it's gonna fight dirty. That's more like
It is.
Let's settle this in one fell swoop.
Yes. Why are you not fighting with me? Rude. It's not letting me do the
I guess it's
two-step.
gonna fight. Are you scared?
Ow.
You should step back.
Who said I was
Fine.
scared?
Just impatient. Oh, another wave. Get the
Time
damn
is
healing.
that it? Ready?
Yep. I was ready a while
I
ago.
was born ready.
Let's finish this.
There we go.
Let's settle this in one fell swoop. I guess it's gonna fight. Look out.
Holy
Where
shit.
are you going?
Away from the bullet-looking things?
It
I mean,
can't
that seems like a
escape.
good
You put up
answer.
a good fight.
Victory! Oops, sorry. My phone is now plugged into my computer. You know what? I'm gonna unplug that. It can just drain battery. Because every single time I get into combat and I unplug it and plug it back in, it's gonna come back up with that. The first deal. The first? How many deals are we making with SYLUS? The room is a complete mess with broken objects and overturned tables and chairs strewn about. Wanderers keep appearing one after another. I fall back to the window and think about how likely we can make a run for it. Who's paying for the damage to the room, by the way? We can't wipe them out. Our only option is to retreat.
Do you really believe retreat is a word in my dictionary?
Nope. Absolutely not. While I'm anxious and tired, SYLUS is infuriatingly calm and smug. Of course he is. This is nothing for him. Oh, so you like being a freeloader, Mr. SYLUS? Didn't you see me fighting for my life earlier?
Since when was I required to investigate the files the Hunter Association had on you? Consider this training practice. Get ready.
Consider this training practice. SYLUS ignores my protests and aims my gun at the switch box on the wall. Stop breaking things! This poor shopkeep lady cannot afford to repair a store, right?
You won't get any help.
Well, I'm getting help from you, so it's not entirely true. A gun is fired and the lights go out. We mean our gun. My gun is fired. SYLUS quickly vanishes. Realizing I've been left behind again, colourful curses boil on the tip of my tongue. He's not abandoning you. He's just taking care of business while the lights are out.
Let's make a deal.
Aren't you going to leave? I can't resonate with you. Does this really feel like the time and place to have this conversation, Evelyn?
If you'd like to attend the auction tomorrow, stand your ground for 5 minutes. And should you have the audacity to die on me...
The audacity to die. Okay, yep. He lifts his hand and puts a communicator in my ear. Then he speaks in a surprisingly gentle tone.
You actually will meet your end.
Ah, this guy's great. Dim neon light seeps in through the cracks in the windows, illuminating the cold rain. The darkness is eerily still, freezing sound and light. I hold my breath and grip my gun more tightly. Stay calm. I sound like I haven't done similar shooting exercises before. I hear heavy footsteps as something approaches. It's like a monster trampling on the ground.
You're breathing too loudly.
Right? So you're in the comms channel. He gave you a headpiece.
To force you into combat. We're stalling for time.
You really are something. You didn't retreat, right? Am I just trying to buy some time for you? A crow suddenly caws outside the window. Its loud, unspeakable cry is familiar. I hear the flapping of wings and mechanical movements in the distance. SYLUS laughs disdainfully.
Aim at Mephisto.
Wait, what? I'm not shooting Mephisto. Who? What do you mean, who?
He's trying to help you.
Oh. I aim my gun at Mephisto's red eyes. Sure enough, as I fire, I hear wanderers dissipate one after another. Strange. It doesn't seem like the number of enemies is decreasing. SYLUS, if they can't clone themselves like bacteria, they're usually immortal like you. SYLUS? There's no response. It's as if our call was suddenly cut off. Did something happen to him? But right now, I have no time to wonder if he's safe or not. There are still figures in the darkness that are heading straight for me. Desperate, I shoot the wine barrels that decorate the ceiling. A cascade of alcohol rains down. Why are there barrels on the ceiling? Whoa! My bullets instantly set them aflame. Then I hear the crackling of something burning. Will you stop breaking the shopkeeper's fucking store? Oh my god. Why do people never have any respect for the sanctity of someone else's financial revenue location? Yet the figures don't cry out. They don't even stop for a second. Amidst the blue firelight, I see their faces. Why is there blue firelight? Under the corroded, crystallized skin, they seem to have human faces. They resemble human more than wanderers. Stop burning things.